love a taboo. I was flustered. I was so flustered. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It feels really weird because I just ended my other vlog and now we are filming my May TBR. So Kat picked my TBR this month. She picked some good bangers. So we have Promised in Blood, Game On, I've got to try and remember now guys, Prickly Pear, Little Stranger, Heavy, and Riding the High? Holding the Reins? The second book in the Paisley Hope series. I just want to say throughout the whole video, the Paisley Hope book, I cannot for the life of me ever remember what the second book is called, and I don't know why. Every time I search it up I always forget. Holding the Reins is the first book, and Riding the High is the third book. The second book, which I don't think I ever named correctly in this video, is Training the Heart, which is not going to be featured in this book. Spoiler, I did not read it in this book. Ow, I just hit myself in the face. But I'm reading it in part 2. But just so you know, in this whole vlog, I either say Holding the Reins or Riding the High, and I mean Training the Heart. So just to preface that, because I can't be asked to edit the words on every single time I get it wrong, because it's a fucking lot, just know that I mean Training the Heart. And I'm excited about all of these guys. Like, I feel like all of these are going to be bangers. I'm going to be starting with Little Stranger, and I'm going to immersive read. I'm going to do audio and thing. I'll try and update a little bit more, but this is my little reading vlog, so this will either be in part 1 or part 2. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, depending on how much I yap and film. Obviously last month or April month, Sophie's one that I had to split into 2 because I just kept yapping. But this one we shall see how we go, but I'm hoping to update you guys a little bit more. I try and make it as spoilers free as I can. If there's any spoilers, I will do a little warning thing, hopefully, if I remember. And also I'll put it in the title if there is going to be spoilers. But I'm going to do it as spoiler free as I can, because obviously you want to know the vibes, but you don't want to know the whole plot. Do you know what I mean? Okay guys, I am 27% through Little Stranger, 65 pages in. I am loving it. It's not for everyone. It is really not going to be for everyone. Like, please take that into consideration. This is a dark romance. If anyone's read the Edge of Darkness trilogy by Lee Rivers, like, that is absolutely heartbreaking, and it's a very dark romance. And this one is a dark romance too, guys. I will say that. It's also a taboo. Like, I love a taboo. I don't want taboo, like, I'm not. There is like a line that will cross, like, nothing like blood related, like nothing like that. Like, that does not. I know some people like that, but I draw the line there. But like step siblings, foster siblings, like step family, like I can get behind. Like, I don't mind it, I really don't. Or like even forbidden romance, like dad's best friend, something like that. This one is foster siblings, and from the moment that Malachi and Olivia meet, Malachi is obsessed with her. He is like, you're mine. Like, I'm so possessed. I'm so possessive of you, basically. And he's like mute, so he does not talk at all. They both have like trauma in their past. That's why they were both fostered. I don't know what happened yet. I think obviously we'll find their backstory out later. I'm sorry, I'm moving my hands around a lot. And he doesn't talk, but he like uses sign language, and that's how he communicates. And at the moment, I don't know if we're going to get Malachi's POV in this book. I know that we do get in his second book, I'm pretty sure. But it's just Olivia's POV. And then when Malachi does his sign language, it's in his voice. But obviously, he doesn't speak that much. Like, or sign that much, sorry. But I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, anyway, that's the gist of the story. And there's, like, attraction there. And Olivia's trying to fight it, basically. She's like, shit, like, I shouldn't want you like this. Like, we're brother and sister, we can't do this. And he's like, he doesn't care. He's like, you're mine. Like, I don't care. And he literally, she went into the gas station. She saw this guy that she used to, like, know in school. And he's, like, talking to her, catching up with her, like, 10 minutes. Malachi storms in. She slams his head, like, 3 times on, like, a shelf or something. Or on the floor or something. And this guy's literally laying there, and he, like, drags Olivia around. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I was literally just talking to him like he wasn't being a dick or anything. Why did you do that? It's basically, he's like, he was trying to take what was bad. And she's like, no, he wasn't. Like, we were literally talking. But like the way her like parents are, or like foster parents, she basically has to like get married young, like 18, and then she ends up having to go on a date with this guy that Malachi tries to like unalive, you know. And yeah, I say spice, she was basically touching herself like in front of him in the bit that I just read, and it's very spicy. Like, it is spicy, but it's like, because it's that forbidden spice, it feels spicier, if that makes sense. Like, if you had read the same scene in a different book, I don't think it would come across as spicy or hit as hard, because like it would just feel almost normal. But I think where you've got that quite taboo element, it just feels a lot spicier and a lot more risky as well, like the what they were doing. And I was also reading this like, oh my god, this is so good, but I'm also like, is there something wrong with me that I like this? Like, I don't know, should I be worried, should I not? Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm gonna finish for the night because it's almost like 10:30, and I've got to get up really early tomorrow because I've got to drive. So Jack Truck needs to go in to service and I have to drive there. It's fucking annoying because it's like half an hour away, and the road, like the dual carriageway that gets there, is awful. Like, going there, it's like down a massive hill, and then coming back it's up the same hill, and I've only got like a really tiny car, and my car does not like going up the hill, let me tell you. So I end up going up in like 25-30 degrees miles an hour. It's like a 50 road, but my car literally like foot to the fucking floor just does not want to go faster. But anyway, I'm gonna stop the evening and pick my arc ready for tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening I shall continue this, and I should be able to get this finished in by the end of the weekend. I've got like a little busy weekend. Tomorrow night I need to get home, I need to put some washing on, I need to wash my hair, do all that jazz. Saturday after work I'm going to come home, blitz the house, and then we're going to our friends for dinner, and then Sunday we are going out. So we're going to a little like town. It's like a cute town, it's like a big town, but it's like a touristy town, if that makes sense. But I'm going to have a little gander in Waterstones, of course, and we're going to get Mubu, which is like a bubble tea place, and it's like the best bubble tea we've ever had. Like, it's so fucking good. I always get the strawberry milk one, and then I get the popping bubbles, like either watermelon or cherry, depending on what I'm fancying that day. Jack always gets like a brown sugar one, something like that, brown sugar bubble tea, something like that, and he always gets tapioca. I hate tapioca, but yeah, that's what we're doing. And then Monday is bank holiday, so we are off on that day, and my plan is to do some reading. I think, like, unpacking. I'm gonna do some unpacking, and then hopefully do some reading as well. I'm almost 50%. Oh, sorry, I got a little fluff on my, oh my god, what is going on my hair? I've just washed it. This is the first time I've actually like looked in the mirror. So fucking funny. Anyway, I'm almost 50% through of Little Stranger, and I'm enjoying it so much, guys. We've had a few since then, but we've had our first proper spicy scene. I was flustered. I was so flustered. I think it's the forbiddenness that makes it more steamy, if that makes sense. But it was delicious. Like I said, if you don't like taboo, obviously this is foster siblings. But wow. But now it's getting to like a sad bit, so like, gonna lock in. Guys, I've never felt so many fucking emotions in a fucking chapter. When I tell you, I am going fucking crazy. They were spicy, so I was feeling a bit flustered. I was a bit like, oh, you know. And then shit happened, and I was mad. I was mad at Malachi. I kind of like knew, like, what I was mad about. I was like, did he actually do that though? To be determined. So I was angry, and then I was like confused, and then I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, holy shit again. And now I am like, what the fuck? He's eaten her out, and their like their foster dad, just finds them, and he tries pulling Malachi, or like pulling Olivia away from Malachi, and Malachi just keeps eating her. I can't go, guys. I've also got like second-hand embarrassment, because like, imagine your dad or your foster dad not only finding like you getting eaten out, but finding your foster brother eating you out. I can't cope. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse. Okay. I forgot that this happened. I actually have read, I feel like big books like that are very popular, there's always going to be spoilers. Like, it's very hard to like skip them on like TikTok and stuff. And I actually don't know how I forgot this, because it is like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm even like, is this too much? But I'm like, is it not though? I don't know. And I don't know what that says about me. But spoiler warning, just skip like 30 seconds into the future if you don't want to know. That's your warning. He basically is like punching the dad. Like, and when I say dad, please know that like this is their foster dad. This is not their biological dad. These are all like foster siblings, foster parents. Okay, but he's basically punching the dad, and he's like blah, 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 and then he kicks the dad down every single one of the stairs, and the dad's like at the bottom of the stairs in his blood. I'm pretty sure the dad's dead. I'm not sure yet, but he then bends his sister over, and his sister's like, I was like, daddy, and then he proceeds to notch his genitals at her entrance, and he is gonna fuck her over their dead dad's body. So there's that. Take with that what you will. Okay guys, it's been a hot minute since I updated you. So Little Stranger, I ended up finishing this afternoon. I was so tired. I didn't read much over the weekend, so like Saturday and Sunday I had a really busy weekend, so I didn't read anything of Little Stranger. So last time I updated you was Friday night, and then I did the rest today. I think it was half the book I had left, or just under half the book, or just over, sorry, half the book. Anyway, did that. I'm very conflicted. I think my rating is a 3.75 star. Like, I really enjoyed Lee Rivers. Like, the Edge of Darkness trilogy, all 3 books were 5-star. And sorry, my mouth's feeling like really numb because I've just used mouthwash, and it's like a really tingly one, and it's sort of like it just feels like really, really numb. So that's why I'm talking a little bit weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm conflicted with it. 3.75 star is my final rating. I feel like I just wanted to finish it this afternoon. That's why I didn't vlog much. And also, I was really tired, like, towards the end, because I had it in my ears, and obviously I was reading at the same time. And I just closed my eyes and I was listening to it, because I was, like, so tired. I was, like, almost falling asleep. And I was like, I can't take a nap, because I don't like napping. She always wake up feeling way worse. And then also, I'm like, I'm not going to sleep tonight. And I work tomorrow, so I'm like, I can't do that. So yeah, I finished that. I was a bit conflicted. There's a few scenes in it that I was a bit like, There's I don't think it's going to be a spoiler, because it's just like a spicy scene. There's a screwdriver scene. And it's the handle, so it's like a lights out situation. And it's not the screwdriver object per se. Like, that doesn't bother me. It's what happened. He basically like shoved it into her back side, like, and just shoved it in there, like, no lubrication, no warning. And I just internally cringed. I was like, ouch. I felt like I could feel it. Like, that's what it was like. I was literally like, oof, ouch. Didn't like that. And also there was a scene where with like a cigarette like burning, and that I didn't like that either. And then there was a tarantula scene, and I hate spiders. But I also feel for Malachi so much. Like, oh my god, he just wants to be loved so much. And his dialogue, like, if you read this book, I feel like you 100% need to do all the audio. Like, the audio does, like, the book would not do it justice, like, no offense, but the audio is insane. Like, Joe Arden just does an amazing job. Like, it's just like the tone of voice he uses. He gets that embodiment of like crazy psycho, and like crying, and the sounds he makes, it is insane. Like, if I was rating the audio performance alone, it would be like a 6-star. Like, 6 stars to Joe Arden for like doing an amazing job for this audio. but I'm rating the book, and the book was the 3.75. That's a start in my opinion. I will be reading the second book. I'm not going to do it yet because I have heard the first part is like the same as part one, but in Malachi's point of view, so I won't do that for a while, and I'll probably do that on audio as well, just to like get the full thing shebang. But that is my thoughts. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I read it. It was a book off my 26 reads of 2026 as well, so that was a good. And now we are reading Game On, which again I'm doing an immersive read. So this is James Cassidy is the male narrator, which is what drew me to it. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Like, there's some banter going on. It's just thing. This is the third book in the Into Darkness trilogy by Navessa Allen. So this follows Tyler's story, and he is Josh's best friend, and he also works with Nico, who's in book 2. And then we have Stella, who I can't remember off the top of my head what the female narrator is, but it's not one of those ones where it's like my fave female narrator. When I'm listening to it, I don't know if anyone's watched Glee, but it kind of sounds like Coach Sue, like, and that's all I keep picturing, even though she's like a goth type female. I haven't updated you because I've just been reading it, but I am like 43% through already, so I am almost like halfway. I think I have like just under 4 hours or something left in the book, and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Basically, Stella's brother gets in a lot of debt, and she takes on his debt from Tyler, and she has to pay off this debt by pretending to be his girlfriend to sort of like swindle the rich, basically. And yeah, that's what we're going. They both hate each other, but he obviously, like, they're both very, very attracted to each other, but like hate each other as well, like, and they enjoy riling each other up, and they're just banter, like, they're like talking about, literally in this scene right now, they're just going back and forth and insulting each other. And yeah, I always enjoy books like that because I always find like the banter and the insults is just always like a fun time to read, and it always just makes me laugh. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Like, it's not anything crazy. I enjoyed Lights Out was my fave in the series. It was a 5-star. Caught Up, I did rate a 5-star, but it was a completely different vibe than Lights Out. So it got a 5-star based on the slow burn and the spice scenes and just the depth of it, and I really enjoyed that. But it was like a completely different vibe from Lights Out, and this is another completely different vibe. And yeah, at the moment I don't know what my rating's going to be. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It just depends on what the rest of the book has in store for us. So it's been a couple of days since I've read Game On. I've just had a few days, like, they've been a lot. Anyway, I'm still listening to it, and audio, I'm on chapter 21 now, which is 53%, so I'm halfway now. I just turned the lights off, put the lamp on because I want cozy vibes, and I feel like obviously I've got the Kindle so I can see, so it's not a big deal, but the light is bright enough that I can actually read a book if I needed to. I was trying to figure out if Jack was on the phone or if he's watching his video very, very loudly from upstairs. But anyway, cozy vibes. Why do I do that? Like, I record and then it doesn't record. So I finished, sorry, I'm just me being nosy. I finished Game On last night. I didn't update you guys because I was really tired, although I didn't fucking go to sleep. I only got like an hour's sleep last night because I think my brain was just in overdrive. Also, why are they there? Why is Jack put those there? Look how cute this is, one sec. Look how cute these little pumpkins are in our bathroom. So cute. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I finished Game On. It's a 4-star. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, Lights Out and Caught Up. I just enjoyed those a lot more. Like, obviously Lights Out was fantastic, and then Caught Up, I just really enjoyed the vibe. It was a 5-star. This one I did an audio and stuff, and I love James Cassidy as the male narrator. I loved him. Stella's one I wasn't a bit sure on because all I could hear was Coach Sue from Glee, and then as soon as my brain heard that, that's all I could hear. But I enjoyed it, but Tyler's character did annoy me at times. Like, I don't know what it was, but it did. And yeah, but I loved the banter between the two of them. Like, I thought that was really fun. And yeah, it was just a different vibe. Like, the vibe was just different. I loved the threesome scenes. And the audio. So basically, oh my god, I actually fall over. So basically, he's got like a brat king. He wants to be a brat. And he's basically like groveling. And she said, he's like, I'll do anything. And she's like testing it out. And then she says, right, get on your knees and feast on me, basically. I don't really know what I can say on YouTube. And he does. And in the audio, as he's like talking in between, and he's making the licking and sucking sounds. And I've never heard that in an audio. And I was blushing because I did not expect it. I was literally like, listen, and he's like, oh, look, and then he's like, make the noise. I'm not gonna make the noise because that's really cringy. And I was like, I was literally flabbergasted. I had to like screen record it and send it to a couple of my friends. I was like, surely not. And they were like, all like, ah. And then one of my friends that did listen to it, she was like, yeah, that happens. So yeah, now I'm like stuck on what I want to read next. So it's the next day now. I didn't start anything else last night because I finished like 10:30 at night. And this evening, obviously I was at work today, and then this evening we went to Jack's parents for dinner. So now I'm back home, about to have a shower and then get in my PJs. But I don't know what I want to read. Like, I don't know if I want to read Heavy, which is the taboo, like, dark romance, or do I want to read not Holding the Reins. Is it Holding the Reins? Riding the High? The Paisley Hope one, anyway. I don't know if I want to read that instead, like a cowboy romance, or should I just read another dark romance? Like, I mean, that wasn't like really dark romance, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might put a poll up on my Instagram story. I caught that earlier. Yeah, I might put a poll up on my Instagram story and see what people say. But I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I know I'm not like the Forged in or Promised in Blood. I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for Prickly Pear. So it's out of these two. So I'm like, I don't know. So guys, I've had a hair wash, so my hair's a bit messy because it's like naturally wavy. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I obviously finished Game On, and I think I gave my thoughts last night, and obviously I was deciding what to read between Heavy and Holding the Reins. I think that's the second one. And I put a poll on my Instagram, my book one, and my personal one, and also my Facebook. My Instagram's linked to my Facebook. And between all three, it was basically a tie. So I think on my Facebook it was all Holding the Reins. Then on my main Instagram it was like more towards Heavy, and then on my book Instagram it was more towards Hold the Rein. But my theory is, not my theory, my thinking is I'm reading a cowboy arc during the day. So I think I'm going to do the dark romance as my next book and then do Holding the Reins after that. I think that is my plan, my thoughts. So I'm going to start that. It's a dark taboo romance. I believe it is step uncle, and they're like, I don't know if they're neighbours or it's like a false proximity to I don't know if they're neighbours or like going to be living together, but stay tuned. Guys, I can't even remember the last update I gave with Heavy. I'm just grabbing a blanket because I am cold downstairs. Yeah, I can't actually remember the last update I gave. I'm about 40% through and I'm really enjoying it. So it's a taboo, guys. Like, just know that it's step uncle, but like she's 27. There's only like 11 age gap, and her stepdad like married her mum when she was 20. So like it was never her dad. She's only just met or found out he's even got a brother. So it's like completely okay. And I was blushing, like, this man has me blushing. This man is like a psychopath, basically, guys. Like, he's a convicted murderer, but like he's at that stage where he's like sort of caring for her now, and I'm like, I actually can't cope. I'm enjoying it so much, and yeah, I think this whole series is like taboo. So that there is a book 2 called Hollow that's just come out, and that is 2 stepbrothers, I believe. It's a little bit further now, and this book is heavy, no pun intended. Just hearing about Ronan's past and like how traumatic it is honestly, sorry, I forgot the blanket, so I've had to come back for it. I honestly, and what he's gone through is so heartbreaking. Like I just feel for him so much. I just don't understand some things, guys. I can't really say much without spoiling it, but yeah, I just feel for him so much. So I've got about an hour and a half left of Heavy. I would have had this finished tonight. I had like 2 hours left, and it was like 7 o'clock, something like that, or 7:30. And everyone just wanted to ring me this evening. And nobody ever rings me, guys. Like, let me tell you, I'm not a ring girly. I will happily text you. But everyone decided to ring me tonight to sort stuff out. So I still got an hour and a half left. So great. Probably won't finish that tonight. I'll probably get like another half an hour done at least, and then call it a night, I think, and finish it tomorrow, because that's just how the evening's gone. But really, really enjoying it. I'm not sure what the rating's going to be. It's between a 4 and a 5. Like I'm not sure. It depends on what the last like 30% is. So we will see, and I will give my thoughts. I'm just in a great. Oh, sorry, so I'm just opening the window as well. This book, I literally was tearing up. Like, this book just got way deep and sad, and I did not think it was going to turn out that way. And I don't know if it's a happy ending or not. Okay, guys, I feel like I've not updated you because it's just been like one of those things. Sorry, I'm in this bedroom, but the light is turned off. Just grabbing some paracetamol because the wisdom tooth is killing me. If you've watched my other vlog, you'll know. But anyway, let me give you an update. So I finished Heavy. I've actually started the next arc, sneak peek. So I finished Heavy, and sorry, just brushed my teeth and use mouthwash, and the mouthwash is really tingly. And it was a 4.5 stars, I think. It wasn't quite 5-star mark, but it was a 4.5. I really, really enjoyed it. It is very, very taboo. Like, oh, I don't know, because it's only step uncle, but like, I think it's the way they say it. Obviously, there's like a daddy kink in it, so like she does use the word daddy in like that type of sense. And he also does say, like, he calls her like little niece, even though like that's her step uncle, and she's like never known him. She's like 27 years old, he's 11 years older, so like it's not as weird because like they didn't know each other when they was younger, but he does use that, and it is like a little bit like okay. But obviously if you don't like taboo, that's what it's gonna be like. I don't mind a taboo, so it actually didn't bother me that much. Oh, fuck's sake, it's getting stuck. What was I going to say? Yeah, and it is a little bit of a dark romance. Well, it is a dark romance is what I would say. But I really, really enjoyed it. There was a bit where it was a bit touch and go, and I was very, very sad. I think I did say that in my last update, but I did finish it like a couple of nights ago, by the way. But yeah, it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. Really glad I read it. The next book in the series came out end of last year, I think, and that is Step Brothers. So basically there's like this lake these houses are on. I think there's 4 houses in total, so I'm assuming there's going to be 4 books. And in the epilogue they make reference to the characters, and it's like years later, and they make reference to the Step Brothers, and it's obviously after their story has concluded, and they do make reference to the other 2 houses as well. So I have a feeling that there's going to be 4 books in total, so I'm really excited about that. But I'm going to end this vlog here. So I'm going to do half of the, again, like what I did with my April TBR, half of the reading vlog in this one and half another one, just because I don't know how much I'm going to film for the next ones. But I have 3 books left to go. I will tell you, I have picked Prickly Pear as my next one, so you have that to look forward to. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. I upload every Thursday and Sunday at 5 PM UK time, so be sure to tune in, and I'll see you guys then.